right, so this says I recreated the moon landing at home. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Just straight off the video name. I'm intrigued.
How long it's been since a human last walked on the moon. And honestly, I just find that really sad. I mean, we have the technology, we've done it before, so why haven't we gone back? That's the question I keep asking. So I just decided to go to the moon myself. That's right, for the next few days, I'll be recreating footage from the iconic Apollo moon landings. But instead of spending $3 billion in actually going to the moon, I'm gonna do it right here at my house. And I'm going all out. I'm talking a replica NASA spacesuit, a hand-carved lunar surface, zero gravity, miniatures, and other practical effects. All to see if I can recreate one of the most impossible moments in human history without even leaving my house. Let's get to work.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I didn't know this until yesterday, but we've actually been to the moon 6 separate times. But the most famous mission is the first one. The Apollo 11. The Apollo 11 is the mission where Neil Armstrong became the first man to take a step on the moon's surface. And according to Google, a single iPhone has more technology inside of it than all of NASA's infrastructure during the Apollo 11 mission. That stat alone gives me a lot of confidence that I'll be able to pull this off because I do have an iPhone and I have a
Feel me? I got an iPhone. What's up?
lot of free time on my hands. Not much going on right now, which is good because time is exactly what you need if you want to custom order a handmade NASA spacesuit from a guy online. Believe it or not,
Nah, my man got the NASA spacesuit. He got the Nike space shoes. He got, he doing it right. He doing it right.
guy exists, and as you can tell, he makes a pretty good product. Along with this suit, I also bought a big miniature and a small miniature, all of which will play a key role in recreating 3 of the most iconic shots from the moon landings. Each shot requires a completely different filming technique, which means I need to build multiple sets from scratch. So naturally, I headed to the greatest store on planet Earth.
Home Depot.
How's it going? No.
Bro, I went to Home Depot but they didn't have no sand when I went. I went to Lowe's. Man, the amount of sand variations there are, I was blown away. I didn't realize how much sand there is. Like, there's all-purpose sand, then there's general purpose sand, then there's sand with pebbles in it, then there's different grades of all-purpose sand. Then there's like playground sand. It's like so many. Then there's construction sand. Like, there was so many different types of sand. I was like, yo, I just want the stuff you find at the beach. I'm just trying to fill up sandbags for my film equipment. It was I was blown away.
I'm making a moon. After explaining what I was doing to the Home Depot employees, they started photobombing, so I went to a different part of the store.
Yep, gotta do that. Am I peeking?
So this is everything you need to build a miniature moon. We have a lot of random stuff here, including chinchilla dust bath. I honestly have no idea what this is, but I do know it is the weirdest item I've probably ever bought. Along with the chinchilla dust bath, I also got all this other stuff to build the first set. And keep in mind, these are just the items for the miniature set. I had to buy a ton of other items for the big set that I'm gonna film in later. The big set is gonna be awesome. But first, we need to build this miniature one.
That's how you do it.
I love hot glue guns. All right, I don't know why I interrupted the time lapse with that random piece of information, but anyway, what I'm doing right now is gluing pieces of styrofoam together to create a carvable surface. Nice. And now that we have a carvable surface, I can make this thing look like the moon. Wow, so satisfying. After watching hours of moon landing footage to prep for this video, I decided the best shot to recreate from Apollo 11 is this one right here. It's a high-angle shot of Neil and Buzz planting the American flag. Now, from what I understand, they filmed this by mounting a camera to the lunar landing module. You can even see the shadow of it right here. And because this camera angle is so high, it makes this shot a good candidate to recreate with miniatures. You see, to get this same perspective in real life, I would need a massive studio with super high ceilings. seconds. But since the footage already kind of looks like stop motion, I think I can get away with building a miniature version and using stop motion techniques. So that's
amazing.
exactly what I'm doing.
Bro, this is amazing. I don't think you realize he's over here making moon, like, craters in the moon, if you will. Like, he's really getting the landscape down. That is amazing work.
Well, that was easy. Turns out chinchilla dust looks exactly like moon dust. Very convenient. We're covering this entire thing. So now all that's left to do is delete the sun with some black curtains. This step is essential because when you're standing on the moon, there's only one single source of hard light, commonly referred to as the sun. Right now on Earth, the sun's beaming into my house and bouncing all over the white walls. However, if I black out the windows, I can create an artificial sun with this big light. It looks pretty good. Doing this will give me long, sharp shadows, similar to what we see in the NASA footage. Okay, we have a problem. I shouldn't be saying that because we haven't even started filming yet. But the miniature model I bought for this scene doesn't move. It's just a solid piece of hard rubber. But to recreate this shot, I need to animate the model walking around. And if I can't move its arms and legs, it's gonna look like this. If that wasn't enough, the bot is way too big. So now I've got to figure that out too.
Well, Houston, it looks like we have a problem.
Okay, I'm not in the mood for jokes right now.
I just thought it would be funny because that's what astronauts say when things go wrong.
No, I understand the joke.
What
I
is
just
that?
don't really
Heat
like
wire?
it.
What is
Understood.
that?
But could you at least explain why you're melting that poor astronaut in half?
Oh, for sure. My thought is if I separate all the limbs from this solid rubber body, I can reattach them with bendable wire that
Chad, let me know what that was that he's using. Is that a heat wire? Like, what was that?
I bought from Home Depot, essentially turning this little statue into a movable action figure. Of course, there's gonna be this weird gap in the suit now, but if I stuff a paper towel into the waistline, it should just look like fabric from the suit. And a couple drops of hot glue on the feet will ensure that our little guy stands up straight on the model. Who knew it would be so quick and easy? It is now 12:13 a.m. I have literally been working on this shot all day. Working with miniatures is really fun, but it also takes a really long time. But that being said, let's recreate this infamous shot from Apollo 11. By now you've probably realized that I'm only filming one astronaut, but in the original footage there's two. Well, thankfully I can cheat a little. Since my camera isn't moving, I can film the astronaut on the left first. After that, I'll reset and film the same action figure on the right side. And because I haven't moved the camera or changed the lighting, I can easily stitch these two shots together in editing, and suddenly, boom, we have our first shot. Considering what we had to work with, I'm really happy about this. And seeing this finished makes me even more excited for shot number 2.
Look at how realistic it is.
Nice.
Who's to say they
Introducing the lunar moon buggy. This space car was used during 3 of the Apollo missions, and the footage of it honestly looks unreal. You see, in these later missions, they had much better cameras with them, which is why this footage looks so much better than the last one. And it also makes it a lot harder to recreate. But don't worry, we're gonna speed run through this one, because I devised a little plan.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, could you help me with something real quick?
What is it?
I'm recreating the moon landing at home, and I need you to edit the footage.
I want to know, how do they record, like, how do they do that? How are they recording video on FaceTime? Because when I record FaceTime video, the audio does not come through. So how are they always doing these videos where it's like they're recording FaceTimes and the audio actually comes through?
If you've watched any of my other videos, you probably recognize Levi. He and I have been making videos together since we were kids, and for these next 2 shots, he's gonna edit them while I film. That way we can maximize efficiency, and hopefully I won't have to stay up until 2:30 a.m. again, like I did on the last one. I think we're gonna be able to do this shot pretty easily. This is so stupid, but it might be my best idea ever. Alright, let's be honest. I didn't need to buy a replica moon buggy to pull off this shot. You can't even see the car in this footage. So yes, I could have gotten the same effect by putting the action figure on a skateboard or something, but that's boring.
Nah, spray dust on it so it don't reflect.
And just like that, shot number 2 is complete. Not gonna lie, I didn't know how this one would turn out, but considering we used an RC moon buggy and a vintage miniature from eBay, I think it looks pretty good. Nice. Now it's time for our third and final shot, and this is without a doubt the most difficult one. This one's gonna require a lot more manpower to pull.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I do film. I've never analyzed the footage, right? I never was like, let me see what this footage is about. I never analyzed it to see if it's even good. You know, I never went to check. But I'm actually curious now.
So after finishing up the set, I asked a few friends to come over to help. Before my friends actually get here, I want to test out this set to see if it actually looks good. So I got Houston on the line to help keep me safe. We're gonna go into cinematic mode. Houston, are you there?
Confirmation, we're on the line.
Okay, let's do this. Houston, how did this get up here?
We thought it would be a good idea for you to talk about how .store is the best domain name for creators who sell stuff online.
That's honestly a really good point. You know, when a creator says this is my store, the link's gotta look the part. I mean, your domain is tied to how you and your brand... Let's start filming. All right, here it is. Welcome to the garage. Wow! I honestly don't know how to feel about that reaction. I was expecting them to be more excited. What's up, guys? This is the crew I've assembled to lift me into zero gravity. Okay, pause. I don't know why I keep saying zero gravity. That's just not true. The moon just has less gravity. So, sorry for pausing again, I just had to clear that up. We have Xander, Tyler, and Matthew. All of them are going to have very specific roles in order to make this mission successful.
Yeah. Yep.
So do you guys like space?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
if it was real, it'd be pretty cool.
Like space in general?
Yeah.
It's like fake, right?
Dude, yeah, it's a black tar. So all I want to say is if this is what Isaac can do, think about what NASA can do.
Oh my god. All right, for the record, we all believe the moon landing happened. But there are some people who think Stanley Kubrick was hired by the government to fake the moon landing. Now, I think Stanley Kubrick is one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, but from what I understand, successfully faking the moon landing back in 1969 would actually be harder than just going to the moon for real. This is my pulley system, which you saw me set up. I have not tested this with the suit. So what you can't see is that I'm wearing a full body harness underneath my suit right now. On the back of this harness is a metal mounting ring that I can attach a pulley to. So if everything goes as planned, we should be able to lift me into the air to mimic limited gravity, just like the guy in the NASA footage. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, this astronaut's name is John Young. He served as the commander of the Apollo 16 mission in 1972. And here's a fun fact about John. This is the same guy who was driving the lunar moon buggy in the last shot we did. This guy is actually insane. A total of 12 people have walked on the moon, but John Young has to be my favorite. I'm just gonna say it, this man has the greatest highlight reel of all time. So no pressure. Should we just test this right now?
Yeah.
Wait, how confident do we feel?
I think it's gonna work.
Now, if this harness doesn't work, we can also try using slow motion footage instead.
I just gotta say, this is one of the coolest suits I've ever seen. Like, he's got a full astronaut suit down there. That is cool.
But after some tests, that doesn't look very convincing. So if we really want to pull this off, this rope and pulley system has to work.
Yeah.
Every time I do professional stunt work, it's by the book.
My man got it tied to the
hence the word
support
professional.
Of course. So what happens if this rope snaps and you just fall on your face?
It's never happened before.
The first time for everything. You know?
Look, his friends are like, yeah, all right,
How you
buddy.
Just a disclaimer, this entire pulley system was $25 on Amazon, and it is not meant for professional stunt work.
Yeah.
So just use me as an example of what not to do.
Okay, we're pulling the slack. Oh! Is that a weapon?
Oh, he's good. Oh,
Oh, he's pulling up! Ah! So easy! Oh my god!
All right.
Well, it's digging into my thighs right now, but the fact that I'm just dangling in the air from an Amazon harness I bought, this might actually work.
How's that feel? It's a little wonky, but
Get it as tight as you can. All right, so we know this thing can hold my body weight. Now it's time to dial in the movement so that it actually looks realistic.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's good.
At this point, everything was going great until
let's see
it
it.
wasn't.
pull. Oh, wait.
Oh, are we stuck?
This got stuck in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the rope is.
Dude, it's like
The rope
it's
is
like getting
shedding.
thinner and thinner.
Bruh.
Dude, we need to get it on camera while the rope.
Bruh. Did you see that?
Got stuck
It's
in there.
ripping up his suit.
Oh my god.
Look, it's ripping up the suit. Oh my lord.
Yeah, the rope is.
Dude, it's like
The rope
it's
is
like getting
shedding.
thinner and thinner.
Dude, we need to get it on camera while the rope is still good.
That would be me. I'd be like, yo, we gotta hurry up. This shit's about to break. We gotta get this take right now.
It doesn't look. All right, so the rope is literally a few pulls away from breaking. So I'm gonna put my helmet on, and then we're just gonna do this because I don't think we have that many attempts.
Yeah.
The goal with
That's
this
what I'm
shot is
talking
to
about,
get two
filmmaking
good-looking
at its
jumps.
finest.
That's it. If we can accomplish that, we'll then have Tyler put on the suit and play the second astronaut in the background. And then finally, with the magic of editing, we'll stitch the two shots together, delete all this foreground stuff, and extend the set so that it actually looks like the moon instead of my garage. And really, it's as simple as that. I'm terrified. I can't believe we're in my garage right now. I feel like I'm doing something like very high stakes. Shot one, take one, action.
1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull.
Not much left.
The worst part about this suit is the helmet. It's just hard plastic, so every time I jump, it's like digs into my forehead. Yeah, I need to move with you guys more. Shot one, take two. You gotta fix her out.
Yeah, he doesn't look like.
Something's caught. Oh, that hurt.
See, I'm gonna tell you what he's doing wrong. He looks like he's waiting for them to catch him instead of looking like he's taking a jump like they did in the real video, right? In the real video, he leaped forward. In this video, he's just like a dead weight letting his friends pick him up. And that is the difference. And you can see it in the legs and the feet, how they're pointed out. Like, that's what you look like when you just do the trust fall. You'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
The most concerning thing is we're past this rope's expiration time.
Is it bad? With each take, this rope is getting thinner, and it's just a matter of time before it snaps. Obviously, I'm not high off the ground, so it's not gonna hurt to fall, but I'm just kind of nervous about getting whiplash or something. But then some of us didn't seem to worry at all.
Gotta go till it breaks. Bruh.
Shot one, take three.
1, 2, 3, pull. That was better.
And better is just gonna have to be good enough because I really don't want to be attached to this thing when the rope breaks. So it's on to the next step.
Cool transition. Let's go. Wow.
That was awesome.
This is my biggest role in an Isaac Carlton production thus far. Don't want to mess this up.
You got this, come on. Tyler will be playing the role of the astronaut in the background of this shot. His name is Charlie Duke, and not only was he the pilot for the lunar module, but he's also a photographer. In fact, if you look closely, you'll see he's holding a Hasselblad film camera, and here's the photo he took with it. Absolutely insane. Unfortunately, while we were filming, I didn't know about the photograph, so instead of having Tyler hold a camera,
So I wonder if they got people analyzing the photographs, because you know photographs got all types of metadata on it. I wonder if it's got like reflections inside these astronaut suits and stuff that you could see, you know, because there's a lot of the people who be like, oh yeah, it's not real, blah blah blah. Did they do that type of due diligence and deep diving into the archives like that?
I just had him interact with the flag. Thankfully, since he's in the background, you can't really tell. It's a subtle performance, but an important one. The final piece of the puzzle is to paint out the wire, add the set extension, and make the footage look old. Just like that, we have our final shot.
Nah, that looks solid. That looks solid. I ain't gonna hold you. That looks solid. I'm not even mad at that.
Nice. Test. Something crazy happened. I was finishing up this video and I realized I never filmed these mountains that I spent hours carving. And that's not gonna fly. So here's what I'm thinking. You know how most YouTubers do like an end screen to their videos where they promote another video to watch? Thanks so much for watching. And if you wanna see me recreate the Titanic, click the video on the screen. And if you're still watching this video, comment.
My man recreating stuff in miniatures. But look, they are, I will say though, this last moon landing, space travel thing they did and broadcast, I will say that was very unbelievable. I mean, you see my green screen right now. This is my spaceship. All I'm saying is I feel like I could have got real desk and a bunch of wires and computer looking things in my little closet space and stuffed 2-3 guys shoulder to shoulder like they did and be like, yeah, we traveled to space. Don't show nothing outside. Just stream my closet like they did and say, yeah, I'm in space, guys. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm a film person. I went to school for film. I have a degree in film, so I just have a knowledge of how visual effects work. And that was like, you know, if you wanted to sell that you were in space, you would show space from an inside view, showing outside the window. You know, but hey, that's just me. I know for sure if I was on FaceTime with my family and I'm in space, hey, look outside, look what I see. I'm not gonna just be talking to you like I'm in my house for 15 hours, you know. But hey, I catch you when I catch you. This man recreated the moon landing at his home. Peace.